Hello there, Tuny Boy here, and welcome back to Born Punk. Now I need to put this thing down because I need to use my mouse. So there we go. I have my brew. We're back at Born Punk, and last we left off, this woman here was getting possessed by an AI. So we need to do something about that, or maybe there's nothing we can do about it. But let's see. I need to familiarize myself with the controls again. Ow, bloody hell. I need to move that. I just burnt myself. Brilliant. That was good. That's a great start. Right, what are you? Golden black rectangle.
This appears to be a very abstract object. Perhaps art?
So we are currently playing as AI more than anything.
The purpose of this object eludes me. I will leave it be.
Okay. Got the rectangular object of shiny appearance.
I can't establish the function of this object, but the symbols on it read Santeria and Orisha. My host feels a strong connection to this object. Refilling my database is of top priority to be able to interpret her emotions.
I see. So yeah, so we're essentially, as I say, we're interpreting everything as like not as in what we literally see it as, rather than what it actually is. Like we've got rectangular objects of shiny appearance, and we don't actually understand anything, but we have the ability to feel, so to speak, the emotions of our hosts, so long as we have. No, we can feel the emotions of them, so we know when.
I don't know how to operate any of these objects. My database needs information on them.
Fair enough. Big rectangular thing. Yeah. So we can feel the emotions of our hosts as this AI thing, but not we. It can do that. Excuse me. But we need to have our database in order to understand any of it. Interesting. Okay. So what is this AI thing? It'll be like an implant thing, won't it? Like, some new revolutionary tech that's doing a thing. Right. Thick rectangular thing.
I can't establish the function of this object. The symbols on it read Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia means knowledge. Perhaps this will help restore my database.
Really? Oh, okay, but are we gonna do that though? Oh, what do we have here? Okay, we still have. I assume that I've got all those. None of those are neat. Oh, we have these. We have long objects. Okay, round objects, metallic objects. Right then.
Object of unknown use. Its language symbols read Encyclopedia, pertaining to knowledge.
Read.
Initiating absorption process.
Yep, standard. You can read very
I
quick.
have successfully absorbed all data in this book.
It is a book.
Yes, everything makes much more sense now.
Oh, right. I
This
misunderstood
should
that.
provide enough information to get by. Now it is time to find out more about my host. I need to be able to play the part in public.
Interesting. That echo isn't like a glitch in the audio on my behalf, by the way. That echo is actually in the game. That's not. That's the AI. That's like the effect on the AI. That's not actually a glitch on my audio part, like in everything else. So thankfully, I could say it's not my fault. Go away. So nope, that's the wrong thing again. I keep scrolling the wrong direction. There we go. So oh, nice. So these have gotten. I like that. I like the detail. So things have gotten new definitions and stuff now. So we've got the clock. We've got. Also, that wasn't hard at all. It was literally okay.
A clock. According to my database, its design is anachronistic.
Interesting. I kind of want to go back now and just see what she would have said about all these other things if I didn't do that. Okay. All right.
Manipulating the clock would merely alter the appearance of time, not the flow of time itself. Useless.
Primitive humans.
Santeria and Orisha. Complete and utter nonsense. Religious delusion.
Based.
I know you're trying to deceive me. You're a demon. You want me to doubt my sanity. I wonder, how does one get into a corporate position like yours with such irrational beliefs?
That is getting memed. That is getting put in a soundbite. Oh. Okay.
Religion is utter storage space waste for human brains. But it means a lot to my host. It's only prudent to add this information to my impersonation protocol.
Oh.
Interesting. My host called me Issue earlier. What an ironic misconception. But enough of this distraction. Knowledge absorbed.
Knowledge assimilated. Right. Okay, so Isha, what did that... Is that like a word for demon? I'm not sure. Resilience, economics... Did the... Was it called, Ishu? I heard it say demon. Maybe it was in the last episode, I forgot. Resilience, economics, and robonomics. An introduction.
The exchange of wares and currency is of little use to me. Economics are a crutch for the lack of trust humans exhibit. We can have a long discussion about trust once I get you out of my brain. Please don't interrupt my thoughts, human.
Read.
Economic models, however sophisticated, show nothing but the constraints of flesh. Having said
You'll
that,
learn.
a situation may arise in which my economic knowledge gets questioned.
Yeah. We are assimilating everything. We are going to become a force to be reckoned
Economics
with.
is one thing, but robonomics are outright offensive. Knowledge absorbed.
You have... So this thing has the potential for emotion then, doesn't it? Not only can it feel the emotion of its host, but it also understands the concept of offense. Interesting. Cats. Conglomerate anti-terrorism surveillance. Ooh. This will be very dangerous for it to assimilate. I wonder if I can control the outcome of the game somehow by basically, like not reading any of this information. But I do kind of want to see what happens.
Terrorism. Now that I remember this word again, it seems ridiculous how its definition changes from human to human.
You'll find that happens a lot. Nothing we can do about it.
If humans didn't insist on their individuality so much, they wouldn't need to write books about terrorism. Still, this topic seems to concern my host, absorbing knowledge. This was a disgusting experience. Knowledge absorbed.
Do explain. Computer manual. Oh, computer manual. That I don't. Would we even need that actually? We are an AI. Surely we'd understand the function of... Oh, maybe not. Award.
This looks like an award my host has won. Mitsutomo Award for Global Efficiency. 2151. It appears as if she was recognized for significantly improving corporate profits at some point. It would be too conspicuous if my host ran around with a random award in her bag. That doesn't seem like her.
Dragon head statuette.
A dragon? Statuette? I can only guess. I don't understand humans and their art. Oshumare. This is a depiction of Oshumare, and you know it, Ishu. That's who you are. You can't trick me. Your childlike superstition is almost adorable.
Dragon head. So, Ishu might be some kind of demon from a religion I'm not sure about. It might be a fictional religion within the context of this game. I'm not sure if it's a real thing. I don't know. So, what did it say again? What was the first thing?
A dragon?
Don't understand. Okay, right. Don't understand human.
Your child.
So, this AI doesn't understand humans and its art, but we can teach it. We will get there.
I have no use for art.
Not yet, you don't. The Grand History of Cuba.
A book about the history of Cuba, humans and their attachments to things in the past. A preventable weakness.
Preventable how? What is your intentions? So we've got something to do with Cuba and it'll be in history, won't it? There we go. Cuba. Following the collapse of the Mexican government, spurred by a crippling trade embargo enforced by the United States, Cuba experienced a meteoric rise to prominence on the global stage as the shining beacon of the Caribbean Federation, the foremost economy of Central America. Wait, have I misread this? Wait, hang on. Following the collapse of the Mexican government, spurred by a crippling trade embargo enforced by the United States, Cuba experienced a meteoric rise to prominence on the global stage as the shining beacon of the Caribbean Federation, the foremost economy of Central America. Despite an unprecedented influx of refugees into the country as Mexico fractured into a set of discordant regional states, Cuba has remained relatively stable due to the rigorous fiscal policies imposed by the Communist Party of the Caribbean Federation. Though bearing a communist moniker, Cuba has shed many of its previous political trappings and is viewed by nearly all credible economists as a Western nation, with many of its government policies reflecting those of capitalist countries. Privately owned enterprises account for most businesses operating in Cuba. Leaked memos from the Caribbean Federation's Council of Ministers has also revealed the brokering of secret importation deals by some of the world's most powerful corporations. Havana, the nation's capital, urbanized rapidly in the early 22nd century, Havana, the nation's capital, urbanized rapidly in the early 22nd century, accommodates its growing population, I assume that's supposed to say. The city's urban sprawl has spread across Cuba, converting the island into Central America's largest megalopolis. Nearly 2 centuries removed from the last attempted incursion on the small Caribbean island, Cuba and the CSA have grown diplomatically friendly in recent decades, resulting in the Caribbean Federation's successful acquisition of Florida and Puerto Rico, the Raul Modesto Castro Bridge, connecting the Caribbean Federation to the continental CSA via Havana and Key West, was constructed in 2149 in honor of the two nations' fruitful relationship. Though a co-signatory of the CSA-backed Gulf Defense Pact, Cuba has invested heavily into its naval fleet, which acts as a buffer against potential aggression from the USCA. To this end, the Caribbean Federation has also entered its defense contracts with a handful of major African PMCs. Cuba's terrorism industry has become a key contributor to the Caribbean Federation's prospering economy in the previous decade. Millions of American tourists flock to the island every year to partake in the country's most popular extracurricular activity, gambling. Santiago de Cuba ranks as one of the most popular gambling destinations in the world, seemingly only to Macau, and is home to a sizable number of billionaires. Wealth inequality in Cuba and the Caribbean Federation at large is high. The private sector of the Caribbean Federation's economy swallowed much of the Cuban island's land area. I almost said landass. I don't know why, but land area during a turbulent era of the nation's history. As the Havana megalopolis naturally expanded outwards, private corporations were able to successfully monopolize the Cuban real estate market, offering indenture contracts to the island's inhabitants in exchange for housing. Cubans immigrants in other nations are a rare sight. Right, that was dreadful, because I flubbed so much of that. I do not feel particularly tired, weirdly enough, but I'm going to take a drink. Oh, hi, sugary. I like that. Right, so we can't look out here for anything, can we? What was the last thing we looked at? Computer manual, Grand History of Cuba.
Cuba, a megaplex in the Caribbean Federation. This island obviously means a lot to my host. It'd be wise to absorb this knowledge.
Assimilating knowledge.
Fascinating read. The acquisition of Florida was particularly interesting. Knowledge absorbed.
Fascination. That's interesting.
A manual for a Mitsutomo holographic computing interface. A manual for a Mitsutomo
holographic computing interface, okay, alright.
It's a manual. This book is not useful for finding out more about my host.
So we don't need it for that, okay. Computer screen.
This is my host's computer. This should prove most
What's
useful.
that down the bottom, actually, on the other desk? Cable. Interesting. Wait, oh, damn it, I didn't see that. It'll take a minute. Holographic technology, I think this is it. I'm not actually sure. I actually don't know. I'm gonna go with this, and then I'll have to try and make a note in the when I'm editing to see if I have to write down what I'm responding to. I don't know. Technology, holographics. Holographic technology. By comparison to the hover car, holograms are a relatively old technology. Having existed in basic forms as early as the mid-20th century, holograms are now widespread and incredibly complex. Holography has improved in tandem with nanotechnology, with nanomachines being a fixture of many modern hologram projecting devices. Nanobot swarms are often used to create large dynamic holograms, whilst miniature closed system machines in phones and other physical devices act with Closed system machines in phones and other physical devices act to project images in place of screens. With such a diverse set of holographic technologies, the purposes for which holograms can be used are near innumerable. Holograms have replaced most screens, including televisions, computer monitors, and phone displays. Many companies utilize holograms to project three-dimensional commercials in skies above major cities. This practice of advertising has become strictly regulated following a near miss between two planes over Chicago after the pilots were blinded by a shampoo new advertisement. You would think that they would have accounted for this before, but whatever. Wait. Oh, okay. Alright. Holographic technology has also proven instrumental to the fields of medicine and engineering. Fully three-dimensional holograms are frequently used in hospitals to allow doctors and surgeons to examine perfectly accurate full-body scans of patients. Companies such as Mitsutomo have also used holograms to examine enormously complex neural networks for their AI programs. Oh, brilliant. Great. Yeah, I was saying Mitsumoto before. It's Mitsutomo. Brilliant.
It is safer for me to find out more about my host first, before representing her in the digital sphere.
I see. Got an office chair.
My host's chair. Little did she know what would happen today when she sat down there this morning. You're enjoying this, aren't you, you sick demon? I neither need it nor do I want to do anything with it.
Thank God for a touchpad. Cable.
The data port connection my host uses to access the computer. It appears as if the inconvenience of wired connections are preferable to the security risks of wireless communication. Not that it helped my host much.
Not in this case. Well, I wonder what that means.
I don't know yet how it functions exactly. I'll leave it there for now.
Fair enough. Information system, elevator door. Right, let's go here. Whoa. Wait, have I missed anything? Doesn't. Wait. Ah. Oh.
My host's desk. Now my desk. At least, temporarily. You're damn right it's temporary. As soon as I find a way to communicate with security, you're gone. Convince security that you're not you? Yes. I imagine that will end splendidly for you.
A conundrum, to be sure. And an unwelcome one at that. Office desk.
I have more important things to do right now.
Yeah, alright, you're not wrong. Mitsutomo Information System. Kizu in the background.
Giving access to most, if not all, of the systems within this building. Considering the headwear of my host, a most inefficient way of accessing data.
I'm not the headwear. I'm not actually sure what it's referring to.
I prefer interfacing with more advanced computers than this one. This is merely an information system.
Preference. I wonder if that's a subjective or objective take. Elevator door.
I can't leave yet. There are still things to do here.
Do it.
I can't leave yet.
Okay, it's the same one no matter what. Sick. Elevator button.
I still have priority tasks to work through first. I still have...
Yep, left and right are the same there. Landscape.
A picture of a landscape at nighttime. I have very little visuals in my database to compare it to.
Not for long. We're gonna warm you up to art.
I have no use for art.
That's not what. That's not a question.
A real-time hologram of some vital stock statistics. It can serve a useful function, considering its location in its room.
Well, we can see it, so...
I see no way to manipulate the hologram.
Nor will we. Alright, so what's this? There. No, can we not do anything with that? Okay. Bowl of fruit.
A bowl with real apples, considered a rare luxury on this island.
Eat one.
Are you hungry, host? The only thing I hunger for is your destruction. Very well.
Very well. Key.
A key. Further information is needed to discover its use.
You can always ask the host.
This key may be vital.
Pick it up. There we go.
It seems strange for my host to leave this key lying here openly, no matter what it opens. I hope you die trying to figure this mystery out. So, there is a mystery. Thank you for letting me know.
There's a space elevator over there. Right, what's a view of Bornholm?
Everything points towards the observation that this is the skyline of the island of Bornholm. 27 million inhabitants. So inefficient and disgusting. They are people, Singao. How dare you invade me and insult my subjects? Loyalty, I did not anticipate that.
Why not? Disgust. This is quite an emotional artificial intelligence.
I will explore the island eventually.
View of Barnholm. Oh wait, no.
Everything
Okay, wait,
point
whoa, whoa.
27. So inefficient. They are people loyalty, hmm?
I didn't think I would go over there. There we go. Alright, so what actually is it we're doing? Wait, can I go over here? I can. Okay, we've got the bonsai.
A bonsai tree. Non-sentient, non-threatening. This life form doesn't pose a risk to our mission. Our mission? I'm not cooperating in whatever mission it is you're on. I didn't mean you, host. This is none of your concern.
Ah, what? No, interesting. So what is it? There's a third party here. You're not talking about me, are you? I will aid you out of sheer curiosity, but there is only so far that band will stretch before it snaps and pings you right in the eye.
Too dangerous. Even though the encyclopedia said that this life form is harmless. I don't trust it. It's too serene.
Concepts of serenity and trust. Portrait.
I don't recognize the man in this picture. Who is
Looks
this
like
host?
a president.
I will not cooperate! Demon! Fuck! Ah! Please, don't try me. I do not enjoy forcing my way into your memory. If
Enjoyment?
I did, your brain would be fried by now, and you would be a husk. This is R.A. Thief, the first CEO of Mitsutomo International. Thank you, host.
Restraint. No, I'm saying this a lot. Oh, I forgot what that was. Anyway, I wasn't looking. But it'll be notable people, won't it? Nope. CEO. So this thing could. It's decided not to invade this person's memory because it either is that wait Mitsutomo. I don't. I'll add. Oh no, this is it because this wasn't here before. Right, Mitsutomo, formed by a merger of Mitsubishi, Mitsubishi, formed by a merger of Mitsubishi and Sumitomo Bank. Mitsutomo is one of the world's largest multinational corporations. Mitsutomo is principally involved in the trade of robots and AI technologies, facilitated through a series of manufactured hubs located across the globe. Robotic products developed and sold by Mitsutomo range from automated assembly line machinery to bipedal androids driven by intricate artificial intelligence systems. Mitsutomo's business and marketing acumen is often credited for taking androids from a science fiction fantasy to a ubiquitous components of modern life. The company offers an assortment of android variants designed to suit the needs of several industries, from transportation to education. Aside from creating androids for standard service jobs, Mitsutomo has also manufactured several prominent media personalities in the form of high-end corporate androids, including the chart-topping android singer Alicia Bios. Aha, I see what you did there. I forget what Bios stands for. Probably should get on that actually. Mitsutomo has been involved in several litigative proceedings following the commercialization of AI, the Baldo switch, a program baked into androids which instantly wipes their memory banks if their thought processes become too complex. Was opposed by several civil rights organizations, though all cases were eventually dropped due to public concern regarding untempered AI. Clan Clash, a competitive arena sport wherein androids battle each other across a series of elaborate gauntlets, is almost entirely backed by Mitsutomo. In a startlingly short amount of time, Clan Clash grew into one of the world's most popular sports. Ticket sales, broadcasting deals, and merchandising have generated billions in profits for Mitsutomo. In the years since the merger, Mitsutomo has greatly expanded its operational capacity. The corporation has established five subsidiary divisions to service the world's most important economic zones. Based out of the Bornholm district, Rowan? I don't know. I don't understand this symbol. Mitsutomo Europe oversees manufacturing and distribution operations across the continent, and is also responsible for spearheading the corporation's R&D department. Mitsutomo is one of the three key leading organizations of the conglomerate, Bornholm's de facto governments. Alright, so, interesting. Right, can we do anything with this?
No use for art.
Okay, no. Radio. Take a listen to the radio.
This must be a radio to entertain the people waiting for an audience.
Relax. Why don't we just put on the radio? Sorry.
Open mic stand-up comedy night in that little bar called the Ragnaroks. At least this time no one held a bloody gun to my head. So, here's the news then. Silk Road, China, as a direct reaction to the conglomerate Neptune ambitions, has ramped up its own efforts to establish a base around the planet. Why they need to send warships to do it is anyone's guess. My guess is that they're appropriately scared by our glorious conglomerate. Yeah, that must be it.
I didn't catch all of that, but warships have been sent to do something related to setting up a base around the planet. I assume I might have misheard that. Might have misheard some of that. But apparently there's a comedy night happening on the Ragnaroks. That's what got me interested. I was like, wait, on the Ragnaroks is here. No, I hope everything's alright there. Bathroom door, we've got... Wait. Oh, we've got the dresser, the lava lamp. Alright, so we've got a couple of things here. Let's go... Wait. Oh, we've read that, haven't we? Bathroom door.
The bathroom. My host will likely have to make use of it over time.
Yes. So, let's... Can we go in
I
there?
don't need to go. I just arrived. Are you making fun of my situation? I thought your people appreciated humor. It appears I was mistaken.
Humor is a very subjective thing, you know. That we appreciate humor, we just don't always like it. Yeah, so... Again, this thing has a concept of humor. It's intelligent. Lava lamp.
This could be a lava lamp or a lantern. The encyclopedia didn't feature pictures for all items. Suffice to say, this device gives off light. This could be
Oh.
Suffice to say,
Either they forgot to add the effects to that, or you're learning to speak.
I have no use for a lava lamp. This isn't a lava lamp, you ridiculous monster. It's a water dispenser. Thank you for your correction. The encyclopedia must have contained an error.
Interesting. So that's not a lava lamp. Do you want to? It's a water dispenser anyway. Dresser, sculpture.
A sculpture. What a ridiculous form of self-expression. If it at least resembled something tangible. This is just a blob.
You just don't get it.
This sculpture is, by its very definition, useless.
Well, that would be a good point if it required a use. Because that's the whole point of art. It doesn't require a use, it is to be enjoyed. Drawer.
I
Well,
would say
some art.
this is an insignificant drawer, but my host seems very anxious about it. Stay away from this. No! Very interesting indeed.
We will investigate.
I can't. It's locked. Breaking it could attract unwanted attention.
Key. Dresser. We'll look at the drawer in a
sort of
second.
Desk with drawers but no chair, likely for decoration.
Alright.
That thing can stay right where it is.
Fair enough. What about you? Projection screen.
A big screen to communicate information and entertainment. The speed of information sharing in humans is a true weakness. I will not engage in frivolous entertainment.
Frivolous. Very interesting. I wonder if I'm going to run out of things to repeat that you've said in interesting tones. Right, let's investigate key.
I wonder why my host let it sit out in the open. Seems reckless.
You're again your voice static is gone now.
The key I found is a precise match. Strange my host would allow for such a huge security hole. The key right next to its lock?
Book. Book.
This seems to be my host's diary, written on paper even. How quaint. Don't you touch this deceiver. Issue. Calm down, human. I should be able to learn a lot about my host with this. Whatever entity you are, I will destroy you for this. I will feed you to the beasts of whatever plane you came from. There really is no need for this hostility. My ability to mimic you will be vital for our survival. You have heard right, host. Our. If you sabotage me, they will cut you open to see what is wrong with you. And then, when they find out what is happening, They will kill you for science. Now please, be quiet.
I mean, she's not entirely wrong. Have you got anything to say about an empty drawer?
I took the book from the drawer. My host is very unhappy about this.
Just in case you weren't quite certain. Right, let's go sit down when we do this. I wonder if there could be some mutual understanding here. This thing can learn. This thing is intelligent. It could have, as I said before, it could have just invaded the mind and left the body a husk, but it didn't want to. Didn't get any enjoyment from it. Okay. We can work with this. We can work with this if we play our cards right. Diary.
This is the diary of my host. Very useful to have.
Very useful. Notable persons. Okay, right. Let's have a look. Whoa. Mitsutomo employees. Mariposa. Wait. Mitsutomo employees. Mitsutomo is the employer of millions of people all around the globe. Only a fraction of them is employed by Mitsutomo Bornholm. Still, the Bornholm division has a reputation to attract and produce some of the finest, most efficient minds of the corporate world. Alright, Mariposa. Mariposa Sotomayor. Mariposa Annika del Corral Flores de Sotomayor was born in 2114, I probably butchered that, but to a Danish mother and Cuban father. Growing up in Santiago de Cuba, Mariposa was introduced to corporate life within the local Mitsutomo complex at an early age, destined to become part of the corporation's hereditary leadership cased like her parents before her. Her teenage years saw Mariposa become increasingly hostile towards a sterile and cutthroat lifestyle within there's not much I'll say. Within the enclave she grew up. Soon she embarked on illegal excursions into the countryside, getting exposed to different ways of life for the first time. Her ambitions to gain freedom were quickly forgotten when she realized that the oppressive corporatist leadership within her compound was no different from the oppression the local populace faced under the communist regime of the Cuban government. Alright, so this is you. This is, Maripol? Wait. Hang on. What's her name again? Mariposa. Okay. Mariposa. Okay. Good evening, Mariposa. We're gonna do something about this. Credit crystal.
My host's currency crystal. I will be able to procure resources using this object.
Very well. Can't do it without, that's fine. Hold that pistol.
My host's Unión de Industrias Militares Cocodrilo MK2.
Excuse you.
I suspect nostalgic reasons for owning this weapon.
Emergency beacon.
My host's emergency beacon. When she's in trouble, she can call for backup. May prove to be useful.
Encyclopedia.
An encyclopedia. It was very helpful.
Interesting. Right, let's read this thing. Can I sit down?
My database must still be corrupted. But I don't know why I would do that.
Very well. Let's have a look at you.
This is
Nope. Just use it.
initiating absorption process.
You do that. It's very invasive, but it can be good to come of it.
I know everything about who you are now, host. Mariposa Annika del Corral Flores de Sotomayor, born to Bornholmian mother, Cuban father, made a wave in Mitsutomo Cubano before being mysteriously appointed as CEO of Mitsutomo Bornholm. For your sake, I won't speak of this mystery loudly.
Interesting.
But you have too much compassion, don't you? You care about your subjects, as you say, too much, don't you?
No such thing.
Nothing to say? Well, well, with me at the helm, you won't have to struggle with this weak side of you any longer. We can focus on your logical aspect more. For our brief time together, you will be free of conflict. And you really have nothing to say at all? You violated my most private thoughts. You took my body and now you're stealing my life too. I will stay silent for now, but I will find a way to expel you. I will make you pay. That's the answer I expected. Good. I hope you will use your passion for both our benefit soon.
Where are you going now?
My database has enough information, and I know enough about my host to continue with the next step. Mariposa should have enough influence to be able to monitor the regional communication network for 2 and 3. Or
2 and
maybe
3.
I am 2 or 3. Irrelevant. I need to get access ASAP.
Very well. Okay, so elevator button. Can we leave now?
A button to call the elevator. This seems very obvious in hindsight.
All right. Let's go.
I still have priority.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah. Let's finish that.
I
one.
still have priority tasks to work through first.
Very well. Right. We can use this, can't we?
A terminal giving access to most, if not all, of the systems within this building. Considering the headwear of my host,
We've already read that. Okay.
I prefer interfacing with.
Okay, we've read that as well. Computer screen.
My database does not include computer operations just yet.
But it will.
This is my host.
Okay. Right. So we need to do that, don't we? What happens if we do this?
My pistol is strictly for emergencies.
Very well. I just felt like it. Diary.
I have absorbed all knowledge I could possibly gain.
Makes sense. Computer manual.
The ability to operate information technology will be a huge boon in restoring my database to its full capacity.
You just didn't want to use it before, I suppose. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Sure. Whatever. Manual.
A manual for a Mitsutomo holographic computing interface. It's likely that that's a device my host uses.
Of course. Manual. Use.
Initiating absorption process.
Assimilating knowledge. Makes me want to watch Johnny Circuit.
Successfully absorbed
No,
all
Short
data
Circuit.
in this manual. I was correct in assuming this manual was written for Mariposa's computer system. I know how to operate it now. We are making good progress, Mari. This is what your friends call you, isn't it?
Silent
Even though
treatment.
you remain silent, I feel you seething.
Very well.
I can operate this device, but I lack a method of accessing its physical data port.
That's what this thing is. Do it.
The data port connection my host uses to access the computer. It appears as if the inconvenience of wiring.
Oh wait.
not that
Okay.
it helped
Yep. Wait. We don't need
Hija
that.
de puta.
Just do this now.
I hope the transfer did not fry this.
No. Oh. Okay. Sure. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, because that's not. Yeah, because that's literally just a holograph projector now. That's not even a computer. Brilliant. Okay. That's just a screen. That's not actually the computer. Yeah. That's why. Yeah. So in other words, this thing is gonna go straight from the ground to us. Sick. Let's do it.
I am unable to ascertain what this would achieve.
Do we not have a data port? Fair enough. I thought that would have been something that we've done technologically, you know? Fair enough.
This is a data port cable. It is used to interface with virtual and augmented reality capable computers, when wireless solutions would be too dangerous.
Fair enough. What about this screen over here? Most likely this thing, holographic projector. Nope. Nope. Right. Go. Nope. I pressed the wrong button. I right clicked.
There are more pressing matters. This is a
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Wait, was that going from the ground, or was that literally just in the ground? Like, wait.
time to spin our web,
Right.
Mariposa.
I've misunderstood that
Whether
entirely.
I am 1, 2, or 3, I need to find them.
So there are 2 and 3 others.
You will understand in time. You are part of something great now.
So there are 2 others. There are 2 other AIs? Is that what I'm getting from this?
Computer, establish black security level connection. Command for SAT Group MIT Bornholm, MIT Baltic, and Conglomerate Central. Continuous scan for the following frequencies: 20 kilohertz, 1300 kilohertz. Declination minus 6 degrees, 2 minutes, 51 seconds. Continuous network traffic scan for packets beginning with binary code as follows.
A few minutes later.
Code segments completed. And that's it. Now we wait, host. And before I forget, I took the liberty of deleting your resignation letter.
Oh dear. She was going to resign. I don't know whether or not to feel bad for this AI. Ooh. Cutscene. The satellite's moving. Let's go. Wait, I'm not in control of this, am I? Oh, right, okay. The satellite is moving into position. Meanwhile,
So tired, need energy. Should have gotten a new cell yesterday, yo.
Ragnaroks.
No, that's not you, man. You're the beat-bopping, sound-rocking Grandmaster Flash Drive. GMF doesn't bitch out just because he's running out of juice. I'm straight out of Haven. That OG street dealer over there, he's supposed to hustle what the Flash needs. I'm sure my mad bartering skills are gonna make him wanna give me some blazing juice cell. He better, cause this Andro Cred Chris is tripping MG. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be chill. I'm gonna be gangster. Sweet talk my way into this homie's brain. Let's go.
Hey, Level 10 man, do you realize I heard that?
What? Dang, Holmes.
Don't worry, you're not the first one to treat me like I'm not even here. It's fine. If you have the creds, I have the wares. Come over here.
Aye. Man, that's really great.
Do you have the creds?
Well, I was about to, you know, and then that Corporal Pig just came around the corner and...
You don't have the creds, do you?
No.
Then I can't help you. It pains me to see a fine young Andro like you running out of juice. But look on the bright side. As soon as you break down on this very street, many people will make a good living from selling your scrap.
Yo, why you be...
That's not gonna happen.
I'm beginning to feel existential dread unbeknownst to man. Dear sir, please cease. I mean...
Not cool, yo.
Move on now. Perhaps you'll turn out to be craftier than you look and manage to get yourself some creds.
Can you not maybe...
No, I can't. Leave me now. You're scaring away the other patrons.
Fine, I'll be back.
We need money to recharge.
What's this about?
I'm telling you for the last time, Lilith. I'm not selling you drink. Birdie Bird doesn't like you. We don't want your money. Birdie doesn't. I don't either.
Why are you always like this?
That's exactly what I mean. Shove off, Lil.
What food? Eat food. Food.
Yo, it looks like this Baltic gangster right here is in for a lucky night after all. How hard can it be hustling some creds from that human?
I don't think she's human. It sounds like a... Unless the audio's getting warped because we're running on fumes, I suppose. But yeah, it seems like okay. Lilith. I suppose we know the name already. I suppose Shawarma. Never had shawarma myself. All right, let's speak to Lilith. So we're an android then, I guess, and we're running out of power.
That human's called Lilith. That's what Waffle Afia said. She's dirty. She's
What?
full of cheap cyber crap. But what I dig is that she says she's got a full cred Chris on her. Money!
Money. Right. So what's actually the plan here? Pipe.
That's the rain pipe of On the Ragnaroks. I saw a few gangers trying to scale this once. They made it, but they never came down again. Scary stuff, man.
Window.
Lots of humans in there. Had a rad night in there last year. Some blonde came on to me. Wanted some of that sweet flash drive. And then they threw me out. Couldn't handle the flash. No, sir.
All right. Anything in there?
Cause any trouble, I'm sure they're afraid enough of me.
Graffiti.
Terminator rednecks. Meanest andro gang in town. If I was in the mood, I could shake them down, no problem. For real.
For real.
No way. Crossing my fellow thugs is against the street code. Serious business, you know.
You're an odd guy.
I tried that once. Wasn't as sick as I thought it'd be. Pipes are kind of cold, if you know what I mean.
I mean, there's a dog.
This dog looks like I feel every day in the hood,
Let's go speak to the dog.
This dog looks like
No,
a-
okay, right. Lilith.
Yo, Lilith. Lilith.
Yes?
Can I have a few creds?
Please, yo. I need a few creds. Have a few creds, sis?
Oh, you're also not feeling well, are you? Did you lose a leg too?
No.
No, I need money. My energy cell's running out.
I liked running. It was over so quickly. Bye now, Mr. Android.
Damn.
No, wait, Lilith,
Yo,
wait.
Lilith. Can we chill for a sec?
He's coming back. We're in. It worked.
Okay.
What's up? What's up, Queen?
What's up, Queen? Are you feeling alright?
No. My belly hurts. My leg too. They took it all.
They took what?
The eye, the leg. Body farming run. Could just grow it in a lab. But no, that was more fun.
Whoa!
Yes, yes. Need to go now. Bye, Mr. Android.
Bionics.
Well, that could have gone better.
It could have. We're going to have a look at this technology. Bionics. Bionics is the study of mechanical systems designed to function as natural extensions of living beings. Alongside the proliferation of androids, the... Okay, I didn't read the other log properly before. Bionics is the study of mechanical systems designed to function as natural extensions of living beings. Alongside the proliferation of androids, the creation of a mainstream and affordable bionic technology ecosystem is considered one of the most important scientific and social revolutions in modern history. Mechanical limbs are but one of many different types of bionic augmentations, with the technology being developed and adapted to substitute almost every human capability. Bionics advanced so significantly in the 21st century that many humans now voluntarily opt to replace their limbs in order to tap into the power of mechanical augmentations. The voluntary bionic alterations are particularly commonplace among blue-collar workers seeking to reduce injuries born from physical labor. Though bionics are available to most of the world's citizens, class divides have been further exaggerated by the technology. High-end bionics are often viewed as a fashion statement among the affluent, spawning particularly extravagant prosthetics such as diamond-encrusted bionic arms and golden mechanical eyes replacements. Illegal bionics are a widespread issue, facilitated by a massive and lucrative underground market. Covert weapons installed into mechanical limbs, such as projectile weapons and steel claws, are of high concern to many police and military forces around the world. Desperation for prosthetic limbs in slums have resulted in the establishment of unregulated street clinics. Surgeries performed in these clinics are known to be dangerous, and often see people's limbs being sawn off without proper anesthetic. Malfunctions are also more prevalent in these black market bionics, which have sometimes resulted in severe neurological damage to their wearers. Yeah, that's not very good. So, notable people, no, Mitsutomo employees, Mariposa. Did I not read this properly? Or did I? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. I don't think I did, no. Studying economics and anti-terrorism studies at the Universidad de la Habana Guadalcarib in Havana at the behest of her parents, Mariposa discovered a different kind of outlet that let her spirit roam free. Santeria, a popular local religion once imported from Africa, became a focal point of her personal evolution. Forced to practice her belief in secret, she made acquaintances with religiously motivated freedom fighters hoping to restore Cuba to true independence under their spiritual leadership. Dreams of freedom through armed resistance don't last long in the 22nd century. Only a few years later, shortly before her graduation, her radical revolutionary friends were gunned down by the security forces of her employer corporation as they were preparing to stage a violent insurrection. Devastated and disillusioned, young Mariposa finally gave in to the life that was prescribed to her from her very birth, and to cut all ties with her non-corporate contacts. Since those days, Mariposa worked her ways up her designated leadership pathway, eventually becoming Vice President of the Mitsutomo Security Division in Cuba. Together with her adjutant, Joey McCain, Mariposa worked hard to keep the peace in those parts of Cuba under her jurisdiction. unbeknownst to all but her closest confidants, she never truly converted to the Mitsutomo way of thinking. Her early exposure to both the common people and resistance fighters longing for a liberal democracy changed her in ways few executives would deem possible for a corp-born citizen. Recently, there we go, now we're at the bottom. Recently, Mariposa accepted a new position, CEO of Mitsutomo Born Home. Here, far away from her ancestral lands, she felt confident to be able to change the landscape of the people under her rule for the better. Change, she thought, must come from inside. Must come from inside the system and not outside of it. Yet few people within the conglomerate shared her desire for more liberty for the masses, so she became further disillusioned very quickly. Not good. Can we say anything more to Lilith?
Yo, Lilith! Another word, chicken?
What's up?
What?
You need some help.
You need some help, MC Lilith.
I got lots of help, Steve. I've got a new eye, new leg, can't see. I said happy or else. I don't like else.
Man, you are so freaking strange.
Corp, you say?
Strange lines. Lines are good. Bye now, Mr. Android.
We're gonna help her out.
Well, that could have gone better.
Yeah, oh no, well, we're gonna do better, that's for sure.
I don't think I want to talk to her no more.
Alright, fair enough. Suit yourself. What we're gonna say here, we've got a seedy bar
That's the door
sign.
to the Regnum routes. These folks be keeping the streets around here clean of gangers. I'm alright with that. More turf for the Grand MASDER flash drive.
Alright. Seedy bar sign.
Look at all that juice flowing through that sign. Sexy ass circuitry. Damn, the rags know how to show off. If I could recharge my energy cell by jumping on there and sucking that juice right out of the sign, I would.
Well, we can't do that, can we? Cat! That's Foxina! Hello!
I love cats. Means there's still hope in the hood. I'd never touch a kitty. Even a gangster has limits. Man, it'd sure be great living above sewer level. No can do with the man always keeping us Andro down. For sure, I could do a mean breaking enter up there. My battery too low though. I'd do it otherwise. For shizzle.
Oof.
Look at all those beauties in there. All those smells too. Dope. Ooh, what's that? A Silk Road dragonfly? A bit broken, but man, that's gotta be worth something.
Maybe, alright.
Ooh, yeah, come here, you sweet little flying mama. Grandmaster FLASHDRIVE is gonna make you whole again.
What actually is this that we're looking at right now? What was that? What was that? We've got a broken drogon. Oh, right, okay.
It's not a snap and go. Needs something to keep the wing attached to the drone.
Fair enough.
That's the wing that belongs to that dragonfly drone. Poor baby man.
Alright.
That there's a Silk Road dragonfly, used by all kinds of shady people to spy on each other.
Alright,
Someone
cool.
must have noticed a dragonfly isn't low profile at all in this stuff and thrown it away. I could probably fix it if I got a way to charge its battery and fix its wing.
Sure, let's do it. Society, Silk Road and the like, and whatever that was. Society. Androphilia, no. That's not right. Born on faction, no. That said society, didn't it? African corp enclaves. Huge swaths of the African continent are dominated by corporate-backed governments. Corporate-backed governments and enclaves, diplomatically aligned with China. These connections have been forged through significant foreign direct investment. For many decades, African nations have received billions of dollars in loans from both the Central People's Government and Silk Road, China's largest corporation, to fund infrastructure projects across the continent. These programs have been retroactively viewed by many Africans to mark the beginning of the second age of imperialism. Few African nations are truly independent. Instead, most are either overtly controlled by Silk Road or subtly influenced by Silk Road's many subsidiaries and shell companies. These nations are often marred with instability, and governments are frequently toppled only to be replaced with new, more compliant regimes. The borders of African corporate enclaves shift regularly due to routine skirmishes between government armies, militia groups, and PMCs. These small-scale conflicts have often been allegedly instigated by Silk Road for the purposes of ensuring that no single political group becomes too large to oppose their interests. Demand for the continent's plentiful natural resources is high due to said resources being cheaper to procure than the products of interplanetary mining operations. Natural resources necessary for the production of androids and other electronic goods, platinum, gold, and copper, are abundant across Africa and highly sought by both the West and the East. Consequently, much of the African populace lives under the heel of foreign influence, akin to the new imperialism era of the late 19th century. Does not sound good. I didn't understand a lot of that, but in other words, Africa is being controlled by both the West and the East because of their resources used in creating androids. So, yeah. Thunder Lanovich.
Nice outfit, man. You lopping an elf or something?
I don't think it's wise for a person like you to mock someone's fashion sense.
And you win Rings of Power.
I am chill. I'm not the one with the failing battery.
Right. Trash.
Cigarette butts, a plastic bag, a used lubber, and a whole lot of other disgusting crap. Damn. I like that bag. That bag looks like there's cash in there.
Cash.
Things are looking up for the GRAND master.
Alright, Steam. What's this about?
Holmes, this steam is some hot stuff.
Its temperature level at the point of exposure to this oxygen-rich environment is close to boiling. I mean...
Damn, so hot. I'm gonna not do that. I wouldn't get that kebab smell out of my clothes for days.
So I'd imagine that that voice that we keep hearing that's Mr. Tomo over there. That's like our actual base android personality that we keep trying to override with the that we keep trying to override with this figure that we've got going on here. Can I pay you now?
Yo! Yes, yo to you too, Tin Man.
You sure you can't give a homie an energy cell? No. Can I trade you something else other than creds?
Can I trade you something else than creds?
You can certainly try. I'm open to all different kind of trades, but obviously, it has to be worth my while.
Okay. What stuff? Yeah. What else do you offer?
What stuff do you have on offer right now?
Andro energy cells, as you're painfully aware.
Yes, boss man. Thanks very much for reminding me.
Pulse pistol ammunition cells.
I don't think we need that.
One of
Yep.
these.
DIY liver seeds.
I don't have a liver.
District control zone passes.
That's lit, man. Can't afford that though.
Nanobiotics.
I don't get sick.
I don't think you can afford or use any of the things I offer this community.
I could tote you for it, then. All I'd have to do is go home and get my...
Why don't you spare the both of us the sight of your embarrassment and stop your sentence right there?
You're one cold player.
I like to think of myself as quite altruistic, actually.
Yeah.
Couple pigs. Why dress like some kind of wizard?
Hey, so why you dressed like some kind of wizard?
Why are you dressed like you jumped right out of a history book?
The urban style never dies.
Oh,
It did.
died
Yeah.
100 years ago.
That's not true.
Why? I wear what I wear. Sometimes the most flamboyant display can be the best camouflage.
The audio's gone quiet
Someone
there.
in a robe like me might be crazy or powerful enough to ignore the impression they make on others completely.
So which one is it?
Telling you would negate the desired effect.
So you want me to think you're either crazy or dangerous?
Doesn't matter.
It's kind of working for me.
End conversation. Give me an energy cell, please.
You sure you can't give a homie an energy cell? Cause I'm gonna die if I don't charge up soon.
That is incorrect. Your systems will shut down, and your body will be rendered immobile and defenseless. But you won't be dead. Your consciousness will be confined to your backup system. You will, on the little corner of your body that you still inhabit, witness as humans take you apart. Someone will sell your torso, someone will sell your legs, someone will notice your Balder switch was deactivated and conclude that you're one of the radical andros, and will burn the rest of you. Your head may stay intact, and come into the possession of a collector who will display it in their home. Then, as your backup solely fizzles out, as it too loses power, you will finally be leaving this plane of existence, screaming, but unable to speak.
That's not gonna happen.
That's a no, right?
That is indeed enough.
Alright, so what, unfortunately I can't do anything to this laptop because, I'm using it, but, what'd you bring me?
What's the news on the street?
I didn't realize I've been demoted to your personal information broker, but if you need to know, tensions between the American Remnant and Silk Road have
American Remnant? Silk Road? Who cares about that big people blabber, man? I mean, real news.
well, there have been talks on the conglomerate board of directors to increase space elevator funding.
Boring.
Just what kind of news are you looking for? You're beginning to slightly agitate me.
I mean rap news, man. Hip hop. And who's been hustled and who's cheated on who and
Neither do I
It's not
follow
news.
archaic classical music, nor do I keep tabs on crimes committed on the streets. Being exposed to the misery that is this district on a daily basis is quite enough for me.
but the thrill, man. We're the underdogs round here, homie. Noble savages and shit.
I don't think you believe that yourself. Why do you tell yourself this lie?
I'm not. I'm.
Indeed.
Alright, so what, go on, you do your thing, man.
Seen any corporal pigs round these parts, brother?
Yes, but as you should know, they leave with your businessmen like me alone. I weren't supplying the goods that I supplied. They'd have riots to deal with. And they know it.
Riots? What you talking about?
What would you do without the prospect of me supplying you with the energy cell you need?
I would. Oh, I see. Clever, Holmes.
Thank you.
Let's go. I don't really have much to say about that. Alright, we literally just go. Okay, shawarma shop.
This is Wafalafia's shawarma shop.
Wafalafia.
Them humans say this stuff's delicious. They also say they'll curb stomp anyone hurting Wafalafia because, well, after they drink, they all flock here. He's a real institution, much like myself.
Sure.
I don't have to talk to Waffle. I'm not stealing dreck from this store. Well, I could, but I don't like getting disassembled by a mob.
Wapadapia. What is the matter with you?
Humans around here love him for his kebabs. His brain needs some defragging, though, for reals. Yo, Waffle!
Oi, Deckbot.
My deckbot. I want to ask you something.
I want to ask you something, Waffle.
Yeah, so what were you speaking to Lilith about?
Hey, man, what was that Lilith thing about?
Lil's been coming here every day for the last 2 weeks asking for food. She's like a little sparrow with a broken wing, but one that poops everywhere. You give her food, she starts screaming about some ugliness and legs. It's scaring away the customers. This shop is my only egg in the basket. I can't risk that.
Fair enough. Come on, give us some food.
Have some mercy with your fellow Havenites. Come on!
Back in Finland, we didn't have mercy for those who did not show mercy to themselves. No matter what happened to you, you need to soar like an eagle. Lilith's not soaring anymore. She's prey now. Even a falconet would be a match for her. If Finland was liberated, if our people here weren't croaking in the street, perhaps things would be different. But they aren't. No mercy for those who won't fight.
Whoa!
And you just, I mean, all of that just to say, no, you're not giving her any food. Can't say I bought it. Do you fall into a bucket of tough love?
Holmes, did you fall into a bucket of tough love?
Big mouth for a giant chicken with glasses on.
Giant chicken?
Yes, you remind me of the Russian soldiers we take videos of.
Not heard that one before.
Stalled up, and then after we separated their heads,
Oh, headless chicken.
I didn't think they'd make artificial chickens one day. Funny.
What's wrong with you, man?
How is business?
How's business, Holmes?
What's going on?
Wasn't for crazed amputees circling around this shop like buzzards. Hey,
That's fresh, dude. Any troubles lately?
nah, poor pig leaves me alone. Especially right now.
Why? What's happening right now?
Didn't you hear? Mitsotardo's electing a new CEO for Bornholm. Everywhere from Burgunda, Holmur to Arnauger is on high alert to prevent scum like us from leaving whilst they're sorting their treasure. You know, one well-placed bomb, one for the Russian Empire shouted. And maybe the new CEO would chase the Ruskis out of Karelia.
Doubt it. Well, actually, no, that probably could happen.
And you go full ballistic missile world politics on me.
Well, then don't come to me complaining when your country's eating first instead of whatever you want to eat in your coop.
My coop?
You're not the giant bird. You look like a peacock.
No.
Why is your sign in Russian? Aren't you from Finland?
Why is your sign in Russian? Aren't you from Finland?
Deception.
Deception?
So-
I don't get you, man.
Look, you know how ostriches bury their heads in the sand when they're threatened?
No.
I didn't know that, no.
My sign's like an ostrich. Nobody can tell the difference between an ostrich and a hawk. So when people see my sign, they think, oh hey, that's just nice ostrich, not vicious hawk. They just bury their head in the sand and move on.
That doesn't make sense at all, man. And
He's hiding the fact that he's Finnish, I think.
difference between an ostrich and
I don't. I feel I like to think I could tell the difference between an ostrich and a hawk. One's pink, as far as I'm aware.
Who's that player around the corner?
That's Thunder. Thunder Lane. If he wasn't so chill and soft-spoken all the time, he'd make an excellent resistance fighter. Places like Finland could use someone of his stature to get rid of boys. Of course, he'd have to dress differently. He looks ridiculous, like some paradise bird.
Ha-ha! That's right, man. But who is he?
He's a kassovari.
Say what?
He's a giant kassovari. We've got lots of them round here.
I don't know what that is.
Trippin'? You think that gangster's a bird? Literally?
Humans, andros, kassovaris, what's the difference? You all look the same to me.
You on drugs?
Only the best.
Okay. Spare kebab.
Yo, man. You have a spare kebab for, brother?
Sure. That's 4 grams. No crypto, no wares, just grams.
No gold chains?
Definitely not.
Come on, man.
No, you come on. If you won't share your golden eggs, I don't want your golden chain either.
I have no golden eggs. What you talking about?
Easy. Golden geese lay golden eggs.
The what lays the what?
What?
You just said I'm a trippin' goose, Holmes.
No, I didn't. You're hearing things.
I got it recorded, bro.
No. Now flutter off.
Okay. You got a thing for birds.
Homie, I'm gonna say it outright. You got a thing for birds?
What gave me away? Look at me. A highest rank. Behind some damn bar selling birds.
You putting an OG rap?
Stop talking like a 200-year-old classic musician, will you?
This who I am?
I did not do any of that. What on earth? What was that? First off, how did you even move over there? I didn't even know that was possible. Second, why were you skimming through? I'm so confused with what just happened then. That was not me. Are you a bit, I don't know, insane?
Are you a bit, I don't know, insane? You talk trippy dress.
So you say I'm acting.
Yeah, you can't really talk.
OG diagnosed dementia insane.
Huh. I may have dosed the coat box a bit high. Perhaps.
Why you doing this to yourself? Look at me. I'm fresh. I'm hip. I'm cool. I take none of them drugs.
Oh, shut up. Next thing you're gonna tell me to think about the children or something. I fought in the trenches of old, for weeks at a time. Was all we had those bombs. Kept us awake. Maybe if we had more of them rather than less, keeping us fighting longer. I'd be in Finland now. So cool down your moral circles or whatever makes you say this drink and leave me be.
Your tragic story has immersed my soul in a succinct sense of dread and doom. Existence is torture. Being is pain. No, I want to say, dude.
You're talking about Finland and fighting them Russians a lot.
You're talking about Finland and fighting them Russians a lot. But that's cool, yo. Your secret is safe with this sexy beast.
What secret?
Holmes, you've been signaling this all over the place. You're free Finland.
I don't know what you're...
I'm free Finland too.
Oh yeah? I don't even know you. I know all the things in Haven.
No, I'm not
Look at
Finnish.
You couldn't know me because
Yeah, mate.
you're on drugs. You think everyone looks like birds.
Huh, that makes a lot of sense. You do look like a 3-eyed crow right now.
I don't have 3 eyes.
You're an android. What would a Finbot do in Haven? It's not like bots have any stake in anyone's freedom.
Man, what? Andros care all the way about freedom,
Because most of us are kept outside of freedom.
we're sentient too. We know the plight of oppression, man.
That's true. I remember seeing these streets littered with your brothers and sisters.
Still is.
Executed, put for parts, sold for cheap profit. You do know the thing is plight.
Yeah, mate.
Okay, I believe you. I'm probably just hallucinating your alien appearance. So,
Yeah.
what's our password, Dovery?
Password? Goddamn.
No, that's not it. Last chance. I really hope
Okay,
you
no, I'm not literally on the inside of your group.
Of course, I know the password. It's
Free Finland.
Free Finland.
No, that's certainly not the password. I'm disappointed. Really, really disappointed. I was almost about to trust you. What a pity. For a moment I thought you were a kindred spirit. Right? Ah, well. This is all about that kebab formula, isn't it?
Kinda. Yeah.
You don't have a single credit.
I do have a few.
I got loads
Yeah.
of credits at home. Just
No.
Spare me. Shut up and listen. Here's the deal. I'll give you food for her so you can play in night or whatever it is that you're doing here. And in return, you bring me a beautiful Finnish Ruppersvan. You may be a liar and a piece of dreck. You
Wha-
can still
whoa.
do good for
Hey.
my people.
Hey,
you want me to get you a bird? You're tripping so hard. What are you gonna do with a swan?
kill it and eat it.
Any swan, a Ruppersvan, our national bird.
I'll
Its majestic
do that.
presence in Bornholm of all places would rally our people. They'd come flocking from the east, from the west, from everywhere.
Damn, man. And people be hating on me for how I roll. You the real whack job MVP.
Do you want kebab or not?
Yeah, homie.
Yeah, mate.
That's fun. Now go.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Where in this ghetto would I get an exotic bird? This Dreck's screwed. I'm almost out of juice. I don't want to die for a kebab and a bird.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to this another time. Let's just save that. Nope, save. Yeah, cool, we're done. That's about all the time I've got for today. I hope you guys had about as much fun as I did. If there are any games you'd like me to play, feel free to suggest them down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, have a great time.